Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm so glad you're joining me today. In our previous episode, we explored the power of diversity and acceptance. And we talked about the importance of creating harmony by respecting each other in a world filled with diverse values. Building on that, today I want to shift our focus to something incredibly vital: sustainable living and harmony with nature. It's a topic that's close to my heart, and I think it's something we all need to be thinking about more deeply. The earth we live on is a truly remarkable place, supported by limited resources and abundant nature. We're surrounded by beauty and sustenance. But it's also true that this delicate balance is breaking down. We can see it all around us, can't we? With environmental problems becoming increasingly serious and sustainable living being absolutely essential, how can we truly coexist with nature? How can we build a better way of life, not just for ourselves, but for future generations? Let's explore some of the hints together today and see how we can make a positive impact. Our connection with nature. Since ancient times, people have lived in close connection with nature. It's been an integral part of our existence, shaping our cultures and our lives. The source of all life, such as water, air, and food, is a blessing from nature. We depend on it for our very survival. People have lived with the changing seasons, planting and harvesting in rhythm with nature's cycles. Our lives were intrinsically linked to the natural world. People have expressed their gratitude and respect for nature through prayers, rituals, and ceremonies, recognizing its power and importance. However, as industrialization and urbanization have progressed, we have, unfortunately, distanced ourselves from nature. We've become disconnected from the rhythms of the natural world, living in concrete jungles and losing touch with the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. In pursuit of a convenient life, we often unknowingly put a tremendous burden on the environment. We consume more than we need, create excessive waste, and pollute our air and water. Environmental problems and our role. In modern society, environmental problems are becoming increasingly serious, and we can no longer ignore the consequences of our actions. We're seeing an increase in abnormal weather patterns and natural disasters due to climate change. The effects are becoming more frequent and more severe. We're witnessing the destruction of our oceans and forests, leading to the collapse of the delicate balance of ecosystems. The consequences are far-reaching and potentially irreversible. We're facing a growing problem with waste and plastic pollution, choking our landfills and polluting our oceans. These problems are not just stories of the distant future. They are the reality we face right now. We're living in a critical time, and we need to take action. So, what actions can we take as individuals? How can we make a difference? What is sustainable living? Sustainable living is a way of living that doesn't burden the environment or future generations, and continues for a long time. It's about living in harmony with nature and making conscious choices that minimize our impact. Don't consume more than necessary. Identify what's really needed and reduce waste. It's about mindful consumption, being aware of our needs versus our wants. Be mindful of reuse and recycling. Reduce disposables and utilize resources as much as possible. It's about giving things a second life and reducing our reliance on single-use items. Make environmentally friendly choices. Choose eco-friendly products and use locally produced foods. It's about supporting sustainable businesses and reducing our carbon footprint. Aim for a simple life that enriches the heart. Value connections with nature and people, rather than increasing things. It's about finding joy in experiences and relationships, rather than material possessions. The accumulation of these small actions eventually creates big changes. It's about making conscious choices every day that contribute to a more sustainable future. Restoring harmony with nature. We are not just consumers, but living as part of the earth. We're interconnected with all living things, and our actions have consequences. To live in harmony with nature, it's important to listen to the voice of nature. It's about reconnecting with the natural world and rediscovering our place within it. Spend time in nature and sharpen your five senses. Take time to appreciate the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. Feel the trees, flowers, wind, and flow of water. Immerse yourself in the natural world and experience its power and tranquility. Thank and respect the blessings of nature. Express gratitude for the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Having this time allows us to regain our original rhythm and live more fulfilling lives. It's about finding balance and harmony within ourselves and with the natural world. Summary. Today, I talked about sustainable living and harmony with nature. Nature is an important existence that supports our lives. Environmental problems are issues that we should face right now. The accumulation of small awareness and actions changes the future. Living in harmony with nature enriches the heart. A sustainable future is not something that someone else will create for us, but is born from the awareness and actions of each of us. Why don't we think once again about living with nature in our lives? Next time, I'll talk about mental flexibility and adaptability. How can we maintain our minds flexibly and overcome difficulties in a rapidly changing era? Please look forward to the next video. Thank you for listening to the end today. See you in the next episode.